we need to be bigger. We need to be heard. We need to identify ourselves as Egyptian cinema.
You know, as someone who really has the pulse of the situation, how optimistic are you about Egypt's storytelling future?
Well, I am optimistic, in fact, because I believe we still have the courage to say everything out of the box. For instance, my new film, it's all about, all taboos are broken in this film. It's called Fatten's Daughters. And he's a new director. His name is Mohammed Nader. And I believe you need to do this every now and then. You need to give a shock every now and then to wake up people from their long sleep, because they do go into a different, how would you say, they are so much into media, they are so much into social media, they are so much into these things, they don't have the time to think. So you need to wake up their humanity a little bit. And I believe this film could do such a thing, because it is out of the box. So on and off, you have to do it. On and off, you need to make them laugh. On and off, you need to give them entertainment in a different way. But yet, you have to shock them every now and then.
So this is interesting because you have a new director.
Yeah.
But of course, Egypt has a lot of stars like you.
Of course.
Or, you know, they are the groundwork, let's say.
Yes.
They are the structure in terms of the star system for the pan-Arab world.
Yeah.
How important are these stars to Egypt's recent success in film and also in TV series? And how is this evolving?
You know, the importance of a star in a TV series or in a film, the people love the star, so they go and watch the star. And then they can say, yes, I like it. No, I don't like it. Why were you villain in that film? No, we like you to be an angel all the time. Blah, blah, blah. But they do go for the stars because they have a good relationship with their stars. I've been in this world for ages and ages, and every time I see the reaction of the audience, it's so different. And it makes me more happy that I made this connection with them for the last 40-something years in my life. And I'm so proud of it. Being a star is being part of their lives. They know you through this silver screen, and they love you through this, and they trust you. It's an unconditional love. And that's why they go and watch you. So if they are a little bit disappointed, they would tell you, but they will never hate you, except if you harm them.
Well, it's lovely. It's beautiful how you've created this rapport with your audience, and it's obviously very nice that you're encouraging new talents to come to the fore, including the director of your new film.
Thanks God, I think nearly, if not 90% of the new talents, and they are now big stars, they came with me. The first time they worked with me. I feel I have a teeny-weeny part of their success, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So it makes me proud. It makes me happy.
Lovely, lovely. Now, the last thing I want to ask you in terms of your vision of the industry, which is, you know, the big picture vision, is how important, or how do you think Egypt can become more globally recognized as a film force? Obviously, Egypt is the film force in the MENA region. But what are your thoughts about how maybe it can be taken to the next level globally, let's say?
I think who began this was Mr. Shaheen. And I had the privilege and the honor to work with him 90% of his films. We made a wonderful film together, me and Mr. Hussein Fahmy, and it was one of the greatest success, which was The Immigrant at the time. And he fought for showing the whole world Egyptian cinema. I believe we went globally through this man. We did. And he laid his foot on that here in Cannes, specifically in Cannes. And it opened doors for us. It opened doors for other people who can go and work with English films, French films, co-productions. Some of them went to Hollywood, but they never made the Omar al-Sharif Hollywood. You know what I mean? They just went there and that's it. That's not our dream. We need to be bigger. We need to be heard. We need to identify ourselves as Egyptian cinema globally. But we don't have Youssef Chahine now. And Chahine was really persisting in doing this. Whoever is doing it now or trying to do it now, he's doing it as much as he can, but not enough.
Okay, well, we're seeing an evolution though, and so
hopefully, thank you.
So I think things are now, progressing, and of course it's not easy, but I think there's a good momentum right now. That's my impression.
Hopefully, thank you.